When it comes to all-in-one PCs, 2025 has turned into a battle of elegance versus power. On one side, we have Apple's new iMac M3, sleek, quiet, and powered by Apple Silicon. On the other side, a wave of powerful Windows all-in-one PCs, from Lenovo, HP, and Dell, boasting massive 4K displays, discrete GPUs, and AI-ready performance. So, the big question is, which one should you actually buy in 2025? Let's break it down, feature by feature, to find out whether the iMac M3 still dominates or if Windows AIOs have finally caught up. Number 1. Design and build quality. Apple has always been a design leader, and the iMac M3 continues that tradition. It's a 24-inch machine that's impossibly thin, beautifully built, and comes in a range of colors that actually make your workspace feel alive. The entire system is neatly integrated behind that stunning 4.5K Retina display. No clutter, no cables, just one clean line of aluminum perfection. Windows AIOs, on the other hand, have improved drastically in design. The Lenovo Yoga AIO 9i, Gen 10, HP Envy 34, and Dell Inspiron 27 have all adopted premium materials, thinner bezels, and more ergonomic stands. The Yoga AIO 9i even lets you tilt and swivel the massive 32-inch 4K screen, something you can't do on the iMac. Number 2. Display quality. The iMac M3's 24-inch Retina display remains one of the best screens you can get on any AIO. With 4.5K resolution, P3 wide color gamut, and 500 nits of brightness, it's perfect for creative work, photo editing, and streaming. The color accuracy is phenomenal right out of the box, and Apple's calibration is so precise that professionals rarely need to tweak anything. However, Windows AIOs like the Lenovo Yoga AIO 9i and HP Envy 34 offer larger 4K panels, up to 32 or even 34 inches, making multitasking and video editing much easier. The HP Envy 34's ultra-wide display is a dream for video editors who love having a timeline stretched across the screen. It might not match Apple's color precision, but the extra screen real estate is hard to ignore. Number 3. Performance and hardware. Now, this is where things get really interesting. The Apple iMac M3 is powered by Apple's latest M3 chip, featuring an 8-core CPU and up to a 10-core GPU. It's faster, cooler, and far more efficient than Intel-based iMacs of the past. Benchmarks show it outperforming most mid-range PCs in everyday tasks like editing 4K videos, graphic design, and multitasking, all while staying whisper quiet. But Windows AIOs hit back hard with serious raw power. Take the Lenovo Yoga AIO 9i, which packs Intel Core Ultra 9 processors, 32GB RAM, and even an NVIDIA RTX 4050 GPU. That's real desktop-class performance, something the iMac can't match when it comes to GPU-intensive tasks like 3D rendering or gaming. Number 4. Software and ecosystem. This might be the deciding factor for many users. Apple's macOS Sonoma is incredibly polished, clean, and stable. It syncs effortlessly with iPhones, iPads, and even AirPods. You can take calls, send messages, and share files seamlessly. It's a beautiful, unified ecosystem. Plus, creative tools like Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and the optimized Adobe Suite run like a dream on Apple Silicon. Windows 11, on the other hand, offers much broader software compatibility. Whether you're a gamer, engineer, or power user, Windows remains the go-to system for flexibility. And with Copilot plus AI integration arriving in 2025, Windows AIOs now have real-time AI tools built into the OS, helping with writing, editing, and design tasks. Number 5. Ports and connectivity. This is an area where Apple still lags behind. The iMac M3 offers just 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 2 USB-C ports, and a magnetic power connector with an Ethernet jack built into the cable. It's elegant but minimal, maybe too minimal for power users. Meanwhile, Windows AIOs like HP Envy 34 and Lenovo Yoga 9i come with USB-A, USB-C, HDMI, SD card readers, and even headphone mic combo ports. For creators dealing with multiple peripherals, cameras, or storage drives, that's a huge advantage. Number 6. Upgradability. This is one of the biggest downsides of all-in-one PCs in general, but especially for Apple. The iMac M3 has no upgradable parts. The RAM and SSD are soldered to the motherboard, which means what you buy is what you're stuck with. Windows AIOs don't offer full flexibility either, but models like HP Envy and Dell Inspiron allow limited upgrades like adding more RAM or storage later. Number 7. Performance in real workflows. Let's compare how they perform in the real world. For photo editing, Lightroom, Photoshop. Both handle it beautifully, but the iMac M3's color accuracy gives it an edge. For video editing, Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro. iMac M3 shines in Final Cut, while Windows AIOs with discrete GPUs handle Premiere better. For 3D rendering or CAD, Windows wins hands down thanks to NVIDIA RTX graphics. For gaming, the iMac isn't made for gaming. Windows AIOs with RTX GPUs can run most modern games at medium to high settings. Number 8. Price and value. Here's where reality hits. The iMac M3 starts around $1,299 for the base model. 8 GB RAM, 256 GB SSD. But realistically, most users need the upgraded model with 16 GB RAM and 512 GB storage, pushing the price closer to $1,699 to $1,899. Meanwhile, the HP Envy 34 and Lenovo Yoga 9 start around $1,599 to $1,899, but include 4K displays, discrete GPUs, and much more power for the same or slightly higher price. The Dell Inspiron 27 comes in under $1,200 and still handles everyday tasks with ease. Number 9. Pros and cons. Apple iMac M3. Pros. Gorgeous 4.5K Retina display. Incredibly efficient M3 chip. Silent and cool performance. Seamless Apple ecosystem. Premium build and design. Apple iMac M3. Cons. Smaller 24-inch display. Limited ports and no HDMI. Zero upgradability. Expensive for the specs. Not suitable for gaming or 3D work. Windows AIOs. Pros. Larger 27 to 34-inch displays. More ports and better connectivity. Optional discrete GPUs for editing and gaming. AI-powered features in Windows 11. Slightly more affordable for what you get. Windows AIOs. Cons. Design not as sleek as Apple. Can run warmer or louder under load. Build quality varies by brand. Software bloatware on some models. Less consistent color calibration. Number 10. Final verdict. Which is better in 2025? So, after all that, which one should you buy in 2025? If you're someone who values simplicity, elegance, and flawless integration, the Apple iMac M3 is still the king of the all-in-one category. It's quiet, efficient, and beautiful. Perfect for designers, content creators, students, and professionals who live in the Apple ecosystem. But if you crave raw power, larger displays, and more flexibility, Windows AIOs are the smarter choice. They're better for gaming, video editing, multitasking, and anyone who wants to future-proof their setup without breaking the bank. So it comes down to this: iMac M3 for style, simplicity, and creativity. Windows AIOs for power, performance, and practicality. In 2025, the line between them is thinner than ever. But whichever you choose, the future of the all-in-one desktop is brighter and smarter than it's ever been.